Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading, it's the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I have pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is Facade, putting on the front, people-pleasing, hidden motives, and weird behavior. So you've got Facade there. Someone is trying to portray some sort of image or something, trying to show something that they think will make someone else happy, or maybe they're trying to hide their motives on something, so they put on this mask to make maybe you think one way when they're actually another way. And we have fired up underneath there. Furious with rage, building up emotions, overwhelming thoughts, and very angry. So maybe the mask fell off. Somebody saw what was really under there. Now they're totally PO'd. We have the Divine Feminine showing up. First card out. Leader, strong intuition, empathic heart, and healer to others. Okay, let's see what else we get here. What else do we get for Aquarius? Okay, and it is getting really hot in here. My fan is going, so bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna go have some hot flashes in a minute. So we have guarded as your next energy. Past trauma, maybe the trauma of realizing that this person isn't who you thought they were. Building up walls and becoming defensive, and a blocked heart chakra. Okay, so that's the second energy out. And the last energy is new boo. Okay, so maybe someone was putting up a front that they were like single. It says happy place, seeing someone new love blossoms, and enjoying each other. So like I said, maybe someone, sorry, I always have to come in with a bang, don't I? That was my big old water bottle. So where was I? New boo, Divine Feminine. Like I said, I think someone has shown themselves one way and they're really another. And I think maybe you are guarded, or someone is guarded because of the mask falling off. And I think that kicks someone off back into maybe their Divine Feminine energy, you know, like getting themselves together and eventually going on and finding a new happy place. Okay. Decisions. Might be making decisions in that direction. All right, so now let's get the tarot and see what we come up with. What's going on? Hoo-yah. What's going on with Divine Feminine? You know what? Hold on. I'm not playing. Can't get hot like that. Okay, now let's get some tarot. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. So you have been manifesting. You are in your leader mode, this Divine Feminine energy. Let's see what else we get. All right. This is a reversal. So this is, no, it's not. The Hermit. First card out is the Hermit. That's going within, becoming enlightened, gaining some divine wisdom. So in the past, like I said, maybe you came into your Divine Feminine, possibly after going within to deal with some situations that weren't making you happy. This is the Sun. So you had to stop. You had to pull up and think about it, because I'm feeling like you knew that this person was putting up some sort of a front. Something wasn't right. Ten of Cups. Give me some more. Waiting. Okay. So it's like you're waiting for something more to come. Maybe you were waiting for something more to come from maybe a person or a situation, a job. Maybe you were waiting for the rest of the chips to fall or fall into place or what have you. There is something that your intuition told you just wasn't right. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like a loving situation, a family dynamic. 10 Cups, all emotions and love. I think that is what you're waiting for. Maybe this person gave you the feel that things were going to be looking up for you, that this situation would make you truly happy. And I feel like you waited on that for a bit, trying to hold on to it. I think maybe you probably felt the rumblings of like, okay, it's time to get up and get going. This is not happening. But you remained, you held on. And that led to your confusion, led to a lot of confusion because you're waiting for that stability to kick in. So if this is a job, someone promised you maybe advancement, but it was a facade, kind of like maybe a little bait and switch kind of thing where they get you in there, but you never quite get what it is that you came for. Give me some more. High Priestess. I say High Priestess is the counterpart to the Hermit. Depends on my mood. Usually it's the Magician, which we did see him show up first thing. Okay, so we have the High Priestess now. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Five of Pentacles. So it's a lot of work. You're utilizing your intuition while doing some kind of work. Maybe you're working on yourself. Maybe in the past, the recent past, you had to bring yourself back up into your energy. Maybe this situation kind of knocked you down a little bit from, holding on to it, waiting, hoping for more stability, either from a job or a person. There's the King of Cups, which is emotional mastery. So this could have been an emotional situation for you. You're getting upset because what was promised to you is not showing up, and you had to get a grip. So you got this grip on yourself and you moved into smoother waters. And I feel like you might have left your person, your job situation out in the cold. Bottom of the deck, Hierophant. You're looking for something more serious, something, I'm getting something that you are accustomed to when dealing, like if you're dealing with a job, there are certain practices that you are accustomed to your employer, like if they say eventually in 3 months, 6 months, you're going to be moved into this, and then they don't do it kind of thing. Same thing with a relationship. You get these promises that things are going to be better. Just, give me a minute, blah, blah, blah. And it never happens. And you eventually move on. You are looking for someone or something that you can commit to. And it's not happening. You're taking action. You're being decisive in your moves here. Okay, so let's look at guarded. What is guarded telling us? This is past trauma, building up walls, and defensive with blocked heart chakra. Bottom of the deck is the clarity with the Ace. And the Magician again. You're clear on what it is you want to manifest for yourself in your life. You're quite clear. Let's see the tarot. Give me some more for this guarded energy, Spirit. Oh, I feel so much better. We have the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords. That's anxiety. Maybe something like this happened to you in the past before, and this feels like the same old thing again. We have the Moon. It's hidden, things that are hidden from you, things you don't see. I think that's what's giving you anxiety, and that's what's putting you on guard. There's the stability again. Where'd he go? That's Cups right there. Stability again. So in the current situation, I feel like you are still a bit anxious. So I think you've gone on, you've moved on from whatever this was. And I just kind of feel like it's fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. I feel like that little crab is you getting ready to go down that path to something that you're not certain about, in search of stability. There's that passionate beginning. I'm like you're going towards something passionate. You want to find passion in your life, passion in your job, passion in a romantic relationship. And we have the star. That's alchemizing. And strength card. So I feel like you're being strong in your pursuit of what it is you truly desire. You're guarded. You still have your guards up. Not just anybody or anything is going to be able to come back into you like it did before. You're going to use more discernment. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. That is collaboration. You're looking for someone to collaborate with. Someone that you don't have to be guarded. Something that you don't have to be guarded with. There's the Ten of Swords. There is the Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Pentacles. So this is telling me that the worst is over as far as your situation is concerned. The worst is over. Universe stepping in, getting things cranked up. And I feel like your stability is definitely coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's good that you made the moves that you did. Yeah, you're keeping everything off your little hill that doesn't belong. You're blocking off everything that will take you back into a Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, my bad. Bringing justice into your life. This is nice. Gaining balance, bottom of the deck. Gaining balance over any conflict that you had. What is the conflict? I'm curious. Your happiness. The conflict is that every time you think you found happiness somewhere, you have to stop and turn around and heal. I'm going to leave this out. You have to stop, turn around, and heal. And I think you're a little bit tired of that. Let me one more here. Yeah. You're looking for, this is second chances with judgment. Like something may be trying to come back to you as well. Gaining the balance over the conflict situation. Something may be trying to come back to you. Something is coming back under the guise of, yes, they will make you happy this time. And they've done some healing. They recognize, they thought about, maybe how you felt. And they recognize it. And they would like to come in for a second chance. Bottom of the deck. I take that as lessons being learned. Okay, I'm good on that. And then we have the transformation. So things are changing in a major, major way for you. Now let's look at the new boo. What is the new boo trying to say? Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, putting down burdens. So new job, new person, new whatever. Something new is coming into you and you are happy about it. Things are blossoming for you. You're enjoying what it is you're doing, where you are. Because when the wheel hit, that's luck. That's fate. That's destiny. I think this probably was something you had to deal with. So you could recognize, maybe you've done this before. Maybe you've given this person a whole bunch of chances, be it, like I say, be it a job situation. You gave them their shot. Okay, under new boo, we have memories. We've got the Six of Cups. Memories and reunion. Page of Pentacles. That is a shot at stability. That is the beginning, like the beginning phases. This is you looking it over and saying, I think I can do this. I think I can handle this. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. So this is looking a whole lot better than this. Your second card out was the Sun in reverse. This is looking way better. There's a Four of Swords. There's some recovery going on. Some healing has happened, and things I think are falling into place because you're seeing things differently. You've got a whole new perspective with this whole new situation. So it's not always going to be gloom and doom or, you know, the unhappiness that you felt there. Five of Wands, conflict and competition. Same thing as here. Let me get a bottom. Scarcity. So, you know, first thing I get is, you know, this probably feels like too good to be true. This could be this situation showing back up again. Maybe trying to show up as new, because we do have the Six of Cups here. And that's talking about nostalgia, thinking of the past, memories from the past. And it's also a card of reunion. And on this table, this is the only person or only situation that I see that you will possibly be reunioning, getting back together with. So, but this, and it shows, bottom of the deck on top of this is like who, the thing, the place that puts you in scarcity, in a scarcity mindset in the first place. So this could be that same person, place, or thing, whatever, coming back. And I think you may be, when you start feeling like, well, what about that conflict we had? What about that? You know, you start pulling up and holding on to where you are. We have the Knight of Pentacles. That's that decisive action. Slow and steady, meticulous type action. Wanting to do things right, take their time. We have take their time and then charging ahead with the Chariot. But I'm looking at the Chariot now is moving forward victoriously. That this is now something that is going to work out for you. Seven of Swords. They're being very strategic, and you need to be strategic too. Don't give your all. If it's a job, no, you don't give your all, because if you work overtime or late every single night, they're going to expect that of you. If you are the type of person who wants to go home at 5, you need to get up and go at 5. That is, get your job done during the workday, get your butt home. Otherwise, they will keep you there forever, or they will always ask you that. So this is telling me that you need to be a little more strategic this go round. I feel like this is this thing coming back, because you thought that this was going to make you happy as well. And you waited and waited and waited, and the stability never came. Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands. So you will. Queen of Swords is also like assertiveness too. So I think you will. Whoever or whatever this situation is about, you are going to stand your ground and let people know where you stand on certain situations. Five of Pentacles, isolated and alone. Did we have Five of Pentacles before? No, just a 2 5 of Wands. Okay. That's the bottom. Independent. Now, looking at this, it's like, yes, things look like they were about to start up, but your Queen of Swords came back. Even though there is a spark here, this is something that you are interested in. But I do believe that you still haven't gotten over this Five of Pentacles energy, where they left you out in the cold, left you waiting, you know, not fulfilling your needs. And then we wrap it up with the Nine of Pentacles, which is that independent energy. So you could, for some of you, you could even be like your new boo, your new thing that you're doing, that you're up to. Could be even doing your own thing, maybe starting up something for yourself and making that successful. Maybe this other person or place is trying to, um, get you to come back, telling you they're going to give equally. This is going to be way different from what it was before. I think you still kept your doubts going. Your doubts are still there. Yeah, I think that you think that whoever this is making this offer is being strategic as well. That's bringing your boundaries up. I just feel like you don't want to take that chance because there's some devil energy here. You can feel it, you can sense it. You're in your divine feminine energy, and she knows. You've got the high priestess out here. She knows. That's that hidden knowledge. And I think in your heart of hearts, you don't feel like this is going to be right. Knight of Wands energy, Hierophant, and the Fool. These are all majors here. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Whoever or whatever the situation is, they're very attracted to you. They find you very magnetic. And they do want you to come and commit to them. We got the Devil, the Knight of Wands, Hierophant, and the Fool. Take this leap of faith with me. Don't worry, I got you. Let's go on this adventure. But I think you feel it. You feel the obsession. We got the Tower showing up after that. So you may be on to something with, I'm good. Let's see, what else? Give me a blanket statement here. What else does Aquarius need to know about this? So far I'm seeing that they showed you who they were in the first place. That sent you within, and you recognize that you are not happy and what you're looking for is not there. So you went on and got yourself something else. You stepped out of the confusion. You're looking to gain stability in your life. And you went in. You went within and you start working on yourself. And you've come into mastery. This could have been a very emotional thing for you because you probably had a lot of high hopes. Okay, let's get a blanket statement. Bottom of that deck was clarity as well with the Ace of Swords. All right. Give me a blanket statement, Spirit, for what? There's the Queen. What Aquarius needs to know. There's the Fool. Queen of Swords, I should say. And there's the Fool. And do you know I'm still hot? There's the Fool taking a leap of faith. Okay, so maybe let me get the rest of the energies. So we have that stable new beginning. This is what is being promised. This is what could happen. There's a leap of faith going on here. But they still have their guard up. Two of Cups has to do with a partnership. Could be a soulmate partnership for some. Could be a business partnership for others. This is a general. High Priestess, using that intuition. Yes, I'm going to do it. Give you the pretty side. Okay, so there is the partnership. High Priestess, you're using your intuition as you're thinking about taking this leap of faith. You can see the stable offer. You can see the stability, but your intuition, I think, is kind of nudging at you a little bit. Like, take it slow. Take this partnership slowly. I mean, it could be something really good as long as you keep your boundaries up. I feeling. Keep your head on the swivel. What else? Eight of Wands. That is that fast-moving energy. That is conversation as well. Conversation that probably needs to be had before any movement, because I feel like you are stuck because you aren't sure about what is actually going on, because they fooled you once, fool me again. You can't fool me twice. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords. Come on, y'all. It's a painful ending. I think you keep going back. You're reminiscing, thinking about the painful ending. That's slowing you down in your progress with the Eight of Wands. The Ten of Swords that happened over here, I think, is really slowing you down, keeping you in your Queen of Swords, keeping you on guard. But you do want a leap of faith. And I don't think you would mind this leap of faith back again with this one. But you just aren't trusting it very well. Give me some more on this Ten of Swords. Collaboration, moving away from emotions that don't serve, resting and healing. Maybe you have not even taken enough time yet, which is why you're still kind of back and forth about it. Maybe you still need to have some more time to heal, to work on yourself. Maybe even talk to someone, collab with someone. Nine of Swords, anxiety. This is something that you want, but you're afraid of. And you keep trying to walk away from the emotions that you have toward it. You want to work on, possibly work with someone else, collab with someone else. But it's just a lot that you have to think about right now. And it's causing anxiety. Show me this anxiety. Manipulation. Lack mentality. Could be juggling. So if this is a person in your life, you may know that they are still manipulative. And that they really won't give what you need. They're just trying to keep you going. You're one of those plates that they're spinning in the air, trying to keep you balanced in place. I'm getting. So you got some stuff to think about. Bottom of the deck. You got to think about where you're going to plant your seeds. Where you're going to go. Let's see what needs to be surrendered. And we get some more scoop out of that. But I'm getting, let's see what needs to be surrendered, because that's going in a whole different direction. Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay, so this may be a thing for you. This may be something to look into. But I think your fears, I'm going to say fears, I think you are more out of your heart because, where was it? Guarded, blocked heart chakra. I think you're just completely guarded. All right. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. And you are in your power. I think let others come to you. You let them keep coming to you until they come correct. Your intuition, you got the High Priestess out here a couple times. Your intuition is telling you that something is not right about this person. Not yet. And you're rolling on those instincts. So yes, this could be something that could play out well, but you have to stay diligent. Whatever you did before, maybe you did too much too soon. You were so excited to be there, or so excited that, oh, you decided to call me up, or whatever, till they're like, oh, I don't have to work so hard. They're just happy to be here. So you got to be cool to that. Surrender to non-action. And the new bottom is surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Absolutely. Okay, what does this person want you to know? Please don't give up on me. Okay, so they don't want you to give up. They're coming back, and I feel like they're just going to keep offering until they break you down or get you back. Unhealthy habits and behaviors. What's that? Soulmate. Unhealthy attachment. You do become attached to your soulmate. You do have like a certain bond with a soulmate. You do feel certain things. And you may think, reverse the roles as you see fit, but you may think that this is unhealthy. But they do see you as their soulmate. And they admit that they are attached. Repetitive cycles, and that's what happens. So, you know, twin flamey kind of thing too. Things repeat. And this is a definite attempt at a repeat. I'm ashamed of how I treated you. I will find my way back to you one day. I check on you from afar. And there was someone interfering in our relationship. Bottom of the deck, emotionally unavailable. What's that about? Long distance. I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. So they know they screwed up. New bottom. I was pretending to be someone else. Facade. Putting on a front. Playing the game. Okay, so now let's get a word of advice. Toxic. Some around you are brewing deception. Sweet lies that dull your judgment like poison. Stay vigilant. Don't let these good intentions become toxins that hinder your progress. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so let's wrap this up with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. So, you know, basically just be careful. You know, your instincts, maybe they do have a bit of toxicity. It's showing up on the board. Still, let them know that you ain't for it. And you're going to slash and dash every chance you can whenever you see it bubbling up to the top. All right. Bottom of the deck is Morgan with Death and Magic. That is like the Death card. Transformation. Magic. That is the Magician for me. That's, you know, having everything that you need to do whatever it is that you want in this life. You got this. So if you want to go back, do it. And you step right back out. Because you're going in with a different mindset. You're not like, oh, so happy to be there. You know, it's like I'm coming in, but it's almost like you interviewing them if it's a job situation. Which I used to do that. I would like to have my questions, you know, like, I'm not here yet. I don't need you. I want you, but I don't need you. The new bottom is Green Terra with Salvation. And your card is Elin with Patterns. Number 12. Elin. Calendar's falling over. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm housekeeping all on your time. Okay, Elin. Number 12. Number 12. Be patient with me, y'all. I'm at a big age. Okay. Elin with Patterns. Have you noticed patterns in your life that lead to positive experiences? Developing positive habits introduces new patterns into the fabric of reality and will support your dreams as they take form in the material world. It takes awareness and discipline to make this happen, but you can do it. It's time to allow the experience of a new happiness. And remember, your happiness came in the reverse at the very beginning. Now I'm not going to find my spot. Okay. Yep, I was right. Can't find my spot. Developing positive habits introduces new patterns into the fabric of reality and will support your dreams as they take form in the material world. It takes awareness and discipline to make this happen, but you can do it. It's time to allow the experience of a new happiness. If you do, the Celtic goddess of paths and patterns, Elin, will show you a new way to your dreams. All manner of miracles are possible. Now is also the time to build bridges across any divides with others that have temporarily separated you. Your path is clear. The way will be shown as you make new choices for your life, with the goddess known as Elin of the Ways as your happy guide. Now, your alignment message is: familiar patterns show up when you fall asleep at the wheel of your life or when you expect things to be a certain way out of habit. Whatever conditions are recurring for you right now, you are being invited to see them as an opportunity to move beyond the limits of your expected disappointment or habitual behavior. If you do what you have always done, then you can expect the same patterns to continue. If you don't want to repeat a lesson or find yourself back on the same path with the same people, same conditions, and results, then you must choose to think, do, and be different. Elin of the Ways offers this alignment task. Make a commitment to change your way and choose to allow for new paths to be explored. It's time to take a look at your need to always wonder if the other shoe will drop. I think I said something about that. And how you remain in familiar territory although you're not content. Elin will show you the way out. You just need to want to follow. Okay. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. And thank you for hanging with me through my wardrobe change. It could happen again at any time. So until the next time, I wish you all love, peace, happiness, joy during these difficult times. All right? So I will see you on the next one. You take care. Bye-bye.